This is a Fatal 4 podcast.
A burrito going in.
What does Cena do now after Reigns kicks out of the AA?
You know, Cena, he'll always think of something. He's going up top.
John Cena got caught. Roman Reigns caught Cena. Oh, and he almost had him in a kick out.
Didn't get all of it.
Welcome, everybody, to Didn't Get All of It. I'm back. It's me, Paul, one of your hosts. And this week on the wrestling podcast, which I assure you we will be talking about at some point, we got a lot to talk about. Like, Mick Foley's in the news. Did you see this? You hear about this? And got a title change that has created quite the stir in the NXT world, which we'll get to all of that tonight. But joining me first is the rest of the Fatal Four, including Cody.
Bang, bang.
And someone who wants you to have a nice day. It's Pro Wrestling Noah.
Mary Kringle.
Also, B-Rob's here.
Mm-hmm.
No one's got anything to talk about?
Damn, we just started.
I got things to talk about.
Talk about it.
All right.
Let them talk to you.
Yeah. What did everybody get up to this week? I did something cool. I met Nick Nemeth, a.k.a. Dolph Ziggler.
Was he driving your Uber or something?
No, he was doing a signing in Boston. And I paid him a visit.
Like, you put emphasis on the pay, so did you pay for that?
Yes, I did.
I wouldn't do that. How much did it cost?
It was like $40 for a photo and an autograph.
What?
That's not
Did you
so
take the photo with your phone?
Yeah.
For $40, they can't even take a picture for you?
I mean, someone took my phone and took a photo for me. I'd rather that anyway, because then I just have it and it's on my phone.
Yeah,
I don't need
that sucks. You need a professional there.
Well, shit, Joe Hendry did that for $35, remember?
Yeah, that's Joe Hendry. He's a star.
Yeah,
Unless you watch NXT, in which case the crowd has moved on.
mm-hmm.
Hey, well,
If you watch the main roster, that's a different
Dolph
story.
Ziggler is a star and a former NXT champion, so it was fun. He was very gracious with his time. He was very nice to everybody. In fact, like, I was waiting in line outside, and someone from like the event came out and had to be like, if you only got a photo, please keep the conversations to a minimum, because he was just talking and, you know, being nice to all the fans, and it did cause the line to be a little bit slow, but
He doesn't want to talk.
but it was nice. It was cool. I was wearing my Basics Dolph Ziggler shirt, which, for those who are not old enough to remember, back in like the early 2010s, WWE had a Basics t-shirt line, which was what it sounds like. They were just basic t-shirts with like a picture of the wrestler and their name.
That's
and
the shit that you can buy at Walmart.
Yeah, now, but back then, like, there wasn't WWE merch in the stores. Like, this is all you got. And Dolph Ziggler, his first shirt was one of these basic shirts. So I bought one, and I still have it. I dug it out, and I wore it to this thing. And as soon as I walked up to him, he started laughing and was like, "Hey, nice shirt." And I was like, "Thanks. Do you remember this one?" He was like, "Yeah, it was the first one they ever made." And then I did ask him if he had a favorite shirt of his from over the years, and he said his favorite was the "Stealing the Show and Your Girlfriend" shirt, because
You heard it here first, folks.
his best
Breaking
one.
news. Dolph Ziggler's favorite shirt. This is why people tune into the pod. They need to get scoops like
it's true.
Cody going on the scene being like, "Hey, what kind of shirt do you like?" Holy shit, speaking of shirts, this is breaking news. I just signed out to WWE Shop. Ethan and Chelsea have an Edge and Christian knockoff shirt, and it's amazing.
They do, yeah.
That's so cool. That's a good shirt. That should be Dolph Ziggler's favorite shirt.
Well, he said it was his favorite because it was his idea, or he was told it would never get made, and then it got made. So he was proud of that one, and I said, "Hell yeah!"
They said, "I'll get you next week, kid," and they did.
He signed an 8x10 for me. We took a couple photos and shook hands, and I was on my way. But it was very pleasant. It's very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Had a good time. I like Dolph Ziggler. Fuck you guys.
Well, if you want to have a good time, all you got to do is give us $3 because then you can hang out with us in the Patreon exclusive Discord where we hang out and chat all week about all sorts of things. You can chat with the hosts, most of them, and chat with the hosts of the other shows that we got on the old Fatal 4 podcasting network. And you get ad-free episodes. Do you hate ads? I know you do. Because it's 2025. All you can do is give us $3 because that supports the show. If you don't like the ads, we need money somehow. So come check us out on the Patreon. A lot of stuff coming up in the future on Patreon. First being this show being ad-free. Then there's B-Rob. You guys recorded a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Just recently.
Yeah.
Can you explain what some of the stuff has been recorded?
So we got 2 holiday episodes. We have the first tribute to the troops episode that was done. And then we have a Masawa Christmas story, which is a famous acclaimed Japanese wrestler, Masawa, going around doing Santa Claus type shit. So we review those, kind of do like a little watch along and talk about that. Also, we have the Dragon Ball Evolution episode that we just did with in collaboration with Ultimo Dragon Ball. And what else? We did some other shit. We did so much stuff that I can't remember. All for your Christmas viewing presents and stuff.
It looks like the Dragon Ball Evolution will be dropping in the $5 tier on Saturday, December 27th. So next weekend, right after Christmas. What a treat. And it looks like, what else we got here? Oh, they have another Mystery Saiyan theater. These guys talk too much. B-Rob was on that one too. What the hell?
Yeah, we did the Tree of Might. You reminded me.
You also talk too much. That drops this Saturday. And then Sunday, the On Excursion with the tribute to the troops and the other one that you talked about will be there. And then Saturday next week. Also next week, we will be here, not live. Next week on Christmas Day is our year-end award show. Who's excited?
It's time for I love lists. It's time for lists.
Right in your Q zone. I'm struggling with mine. I was going through like the categories and like couldn't tell you a best tag team this year.
Oh, I could.
Or like worst. There's some worst event of the year I need to actually like think about. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out men's wrestler of the year, and I think I got one that's going to shock people.
Oh, I got 2.
But there's like no feud of the year. This is a pretty lackluster year for feuds compared to last year.
It's a really weird year. Very strange year. So I think I've been saying it, I think off pod, but like last year I feel like we were all pretty in line in like, half the awards. This year we're going to be all over the place. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a good pod.
Also, I remembered something else that we recorded. We did a Heidenreich versus Alabama Doink in a casket match.
Fucking hell. I don't know where that is.
I think Kaz is going to take care of that one.
Are we back doing a show on January 1st or no?
I won't be.
He won't be
near a computer on January 1st.
We might not be back that week, but that Friday, when you normally get this show, if you're a member of the Patreon $5 tier, you'll be getting the year-end review where all of us come and talk about everything that happened in 2025. All of your favorite news stories, like
about Trump and Trump and Trump than that thing that Trump said. Than
Right.
Trump.
Like your favorite news stories, like plane crash and
Plane
Gaza.
crash. And plane crash.
And you know what? Maybe we'll have some Epstein stuff to talk about. If we have time. Like, we're going to talk about Cracker Barrel.
The fancier?
That happened this year.
Yeah, that guy. I'm still trying to figure out what that job is.
Financier?
Why do they keep calling him that and not pedophile?
Works in finances, I think.
What does that mean? His job is pedophile.
Mm-hmm. It's a hard job, and I wish no one had to do it.
Pedophiling?
I wish no one did it. I don't know if it's a hard job or not. Noah's like, let me assure you, it's difficult.
Yeah, you got to deal with like Chris Hansen. And
You're around children all day, and those people are annoying.
Mm-hmm. My child hates children.
Me too.
So I don't think I'll have any grandkids.
Oh, you got a lot of kids. You'll find some.
You'll find some.
You'll find
It'll
some.
show up
grandkids.
one day.
Yeah, for real. There's one stray B-Rob floating around here somewhere.
Well, speaking of kids, John Cena makes a lot of wishes for children come true, and this week he pissed off a lot of children, or Triple H did, I guess, because
So many children.
his career has ended, and he went out the way you should go out.
Yeah.
yeah. Before we get into the actual match and the retirement, you know, now that the bow's been tied and the career that is John Cena's is over, why don't we all go around and share our favorite John Cena memory?
Boobies.
Okay.
That's a tough one for me, actually.
Just
Tough because there's so many
yeah.
good memories, or
No,
Because
I actually
you-
did not care about John Cena's career as much as everyone else, it seems.
I came around on him on the last, like the end, toward the end or whatever. It turned it around then because I was a part of the Cena sucks chant.
I will say, here's my answer. Every time he did the right thing for wrestling, so like losing to RVD at ECW,
Yes.
or having that match with Sabu, or losing to CM Punk at Money in the Bank, or putting over Gunther, those are things that I liked. What I didn't like is Noah last week saying, if there's one thing John Cena does, it's put people over. That dude's whole career is bodies of people that you thought would be something and were not, because he fucking beat them after a program where they all should have won.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that
People over sometimes.
like Bray Wyatt, no, he was over because people like freaky shit. Rusev,
Nope.
no.
I was there in person for that one. That was sad.
I know there's other ones. They're all forget it. Wade Barrett, which was brought up.
Yep.
Like the whole Nexus angle was completely trashed because of how
Yep.
they booked Cena.
Uh-huh. I mean, speaking of that, Dolph Ziggler got fucked out of that because, he was the sole survivor. And, he came out with a hell of a lot of momentum and Cena just fucked it off.
Yeah.
you could go even further back and say Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zack Ryder.
Bodies.
Yeah.
That being said, I do think John Cena is one of the greatest of all time. There was a period though where I was getting kind of tired of the act in like the mid 2000s.
The LOL Cena wins era.
More of like
Super Cena.
yeah, around then. But I was a huge fan of Dr. Thugonomics. He was by far my favorite act on TV as a middle schooler. And yeah, it was kind of when he moved to Raw, there were a few years there where he was a little stale. I was very much like 2006, 2007, part of the Cena Sucks crowd.
6'7".
Oh, no.
I know about that.
I remember the draft the one year to where he got drafted to one show and then the same night he got drafted right back.
And then there was just this like kind of like lull period where like the Nexus stuff and some of the things he did was just dull and boring. But then he really won me over again with his feud with The Rock. I thought Cena was.
You went full mark for that. I remember.
Yeah,
Like,
I totally did.
I hate Dwayne.
He won me over, man. His love for the business, and from then on out, he was just always one of my favorites. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little emotional on Saturday. Between all the video packages and the little tribute videos they posted online for him.
I did too, but not for that. I got emotional when R-Truth showed up, and I'm like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to send out R-Truth, and then he handed Miz the ball, and I'm like, they got me. That's when I got emotional.
But I still think his match with CM Punk at Money in the Bank 2011 is
till this
one of
day,
the greatest of all time.
Yeah, to this day, like when you can buy individual matches from pay-per-views on iTunes or Apple or whatever, I specifically bought those matches from those pay-per-views that they had together. So I had those individual matches saved in my account and shit.
That's awesome. Seeing him live for Night of Champions with Punk was fantastic. I got a suicide dive in that match.
I got to watch him fight R-Truth at Capital Punishment.
Noah, did you ever see John Cena perform live?
Live? No.
Damn.
Not a once.
Sorry for your loss.
Anything. It's the same as TV.
I mean,
he does the same moves in person that he does on TV.
Unless he's doing the fifth move.
The lightning fist.
Yeah.
I was really hoping we got that during
one more time.
the Gunther match.
I mean, the U.S. Open Challenge stuff is obviously
that's the best
probably
part.
some of his best work.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Well, thank you, Cena, from all of us
Also,
that didn't get all of it.
Can we talk about the insanity of people being mad that he lost?
Yeah, the reaction.
Okay, I
People are
swear,
so
I thought I was taking crazy pills. Like the one time that Triple H actually gets it right is finally when this fucking crowd decides to turn on him.
No,
Are
you kidding me?
No,
That's insane.
I bet if he went to Cena and said, "We're going to have you win tonight," Cena would say, "Absolutely not."
Yeah,
right.
We're just in the era where like certain wrestling fans don't get it.
I mean, they all hate. Like, I bet most of the discords comes from people who aren't watching and are just reading about it and complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Blue Skies of the world.
Yeah, there's the match with Gunther was it my favorite match of all time or the best match of all time? No, not necessarily, but it was perfect. Like, there's no other way that you could book Cena's last match. That's exactly how it should go. And the crowd was so into it. It had all the drama.
They were chanting for Super Cena.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. That's like a cool full circle moment for sure. Which I was watching this show with my girlfriend, who is a new wrestling fan. So she loves Cena, but knows him more from pop culture and of recent television. So she was like, "Are they chanting Super Cena?" And I had to explain to her that, and I was like,
"It's part of the DC universe."
I was like, it's funny because people used to use that kind of as an insult.
Slur.
Yeah, to describe the character of John Cena, because he, like Superman, was considered boring by people because,
He was overpowered, invincible.
Yeah, exactly. And now they're using it as like a term of endearment, and
it's kind of like
really cool.
the Kurt Angle "You suck" chant now.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Cena, going out with a smile on his face.
That was fun.
Realizing like it reminded, I mean, not to compare John Cena to
Tony Stark,
a big horrible villain, but I guess Tony Stark works.
You can rest.
I was gonna say Thanos when after the snap he goes and just rests and is like, my job
work is
done.
done.
Yeah. You know, tapping
Next week,
out and
Gunther needs to go back in time and cut his head off.
Yeah.
You want people to be real mad.
yeah, it was poetic. It was perfect, and it was a very nice send off. And it's very rare in this industry that you get to have like this kind of moment with a wrestler, and that they can actually smell the flowers, because
And walk
oftentimes
away.
often it's people being forced out or just shoot dying.
Yeah.
So
Also, as motherfuckers that just didn't get what they thought they deserved, and they do some, oh, I'm retiring, and then show up like and wrestle for another 20 years at another company. And
I
shit.
hope he doesn't do that. I get the vibe he won't.
Oh, he never.
He's making too many
Absolutely not.
movies.
I think
Yeah.
I
he's never
legitimately
wrestling
think
again.
yeah, because he I believe when he says it's for real. I don't think it's one of those carny bits to where like, I'm gonna say it, but I'm winking at the camera and shit.
I think he says a lot of bullshit, but I think this one's legit.
He's
But
like,
we'll see when he needs that Saudi money. We'll see.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, but then again, he's an ambassador, so he signed a Legends deal.
Yeah.
So we'll see him. Just
Did you guys hear that interview he did like 2 weeks ago when he was promoting this, and they asked him about like Brock Lesnar's match, and he's like, "Yeah, we need to build Brock Lesnar to be a monster." I'm like, "Are you fucking dumb?" This is the dumbest shit anyone's ever said in the year 2025, the year of our Lord.
That we need to build him to be a monster.
You don't need to do anything with Brock Lesnar. He just shows up, and that's enough.
I mean, is you stupid or is you dumb?
I mean, if he truly thinks that, it is time to pack your bags and go.
Well, he did.
Yeah. How about the rest of the show? I only managed to catch clips, but
Ooh, that tag match.
Yeah,
I
that
like
tag
Javon
match.
Evans.
that looked like it was awesome. I want to watch that.
It
Man,
was.
I wanted
spectacular.
them. I wanted them to put the belts on them.
It was a non-title match.
I still wanted them to put the belts on him.
It was no pun intended. It was nonstop, and it was really fun. But another thing that, like, how are wrestling fans this stupid? Everyone talking about AJ Styles' botched springboard. That was the most
No.
obvious spot of all time.
Yeah, it's just like when Jeff Hardy does the fall in the corner when he goes for the whisper in the wind.
Like, I think it's very clear that we're now heading into 2026, where AJ Styles has said this is going to be his last year in wrestling. And they are starting the story of, can he still hang? Does he still have it? Like, has he lost a step?
Literally and figuratively.
So, yeah, it was on purpose, and it was a good moment that led to the finish. And I thought overall this entire show did a perfect job of doing what was intended and what I guess John Cena wanted the whole time, which is to showcase the future.
Yeah, because Bailey and Sol Ruka was pretty good.
The
Yep.
finish of that was great.
Imagine the energy of that crowd had they opened it with Cena's last match. They're just shitting on the whole show the
I
whole
can't
time.
believe that was even a discussion.
I didn't think that. I know it had to be talked about because like that was part of the news last week, but no one should have believed that.
Yeah, it's a misinterpretation of the word.
Yeah, he's in the main event. He's not opening the main event.
But yeah, Paul, you said it. The finish to Sol and Bailey was really good. I mean, the whole match was great. It did what it needed to do. It showcased Sol. Ruka, she, got her shine in. She did all her cool athletic stuff. And the ending was very smart. It saw Bailey, Sol Ruka still got to hit her finish, which is like her big selling point.
Big selling points, yeah.
Yeah. But, she got Bailey's foot was on the rope, rookie mistake. She didn't get her away from the ropes, and then, protected Bailey, and then she was able to get the roll up for the win.
Yeah, I think this show did do a really good job of being a showcase of that talent, because I had a friend over, and by the end of that match, he was a Sol Ruka fan, and also like on TikTok, I've been getting like it's become a trend now of people just walking around their house as Obafemi,
Yes, I've
Doing this entrance.
I love that. I love that.
Yep. Again, watch the show with my girlfriend, new wrestling fan. She's not tapped into NXT at all. This was her first exposure to Obafemi and Sol Ruka, and she instantly became a fan of both of theirs. That is what this show was supposed to do. And I thought, yeah, Cody and Oba was great. It just was way too short. But again, I think that was smart and intentional because now I want more. And, you know, of course, Drew McIntyre ruined the match and interfered because how else can you end that match? You're not gonna have Cody lose to Obafemi and have your WWE champion look inferior than your what is supposed to be developmental champion.
Yeah.
But also, Obafemi is your next big star, so don't cut his legs out from under him and have him lose.
Also, can we imagine the role switch if Ricky Saints had one? How that?
No one's going to be walking around their house like Ricky Saints.
Oh, they might. That's kind of fun. Do the little hand pose joint.
It's not that fun. How about that Miz segment?
Oh yeah, I like that shit.
You called that shit, didn't you, Paul?
It was perfect. It was everything it should have been.
I saw that jacket. I was like, that's the jacket he beat Cena in.
It was so telegraphed. And if you're going to have NXT people on, of course you're going to have Joe Hendry there because they just signed him. But also, worth noting how insanely over Joe Hendry is on the main roster and how much the NXT audience of the same 45 dorks that go every week do not care. The like insane pop that he had for this versus the pop he had on Tuesday. Just call him up. Get him out of NXT. They don't deserve him.
I mean, honestly, if they want to get their monies out of this act, they really should just call him up and use him as a mid-card comedy act.
Yeah, like use him, and if you ever want to change it. But you're wasting him on NXT right now. But, you know, NXT is where people get wasted. We could do a whole episode of the horrendous use of talent down there.
Well, shit, when I was drinking, I used to get wasted while watching NXT.
When you was drinking. Did you stop drinking, or are you just not drinking currently?
Yeah.
B-Rob used to drink. He still does, but he used to, too.
Yeah. I stopped drinking yesterday. I haven't had anything to drink today.
No, I haven't drank since November.
That was like 18 days ago.
No drink November.
Yeah, that's kind of what it inspired it. Like I was thinking about No Nut November. I was like, well, I'm not going to do that, but I'll not drink for the rest of the year.
I have also not drank any nuts in November.
Ever since December, though, he's back on the nut.
No. We're not drinking for the rest of the year. We stopped November 1st.
Yeah, but Cody's doing the nut.
Oh, yeah.
B-Rob doing the meme of the guy who has two buttons in front of him. One says No Nut November. The other one says No Drank November. And he's just sweating, trying to decide which one to push.
Oh, yeah, that was shit. Nah, I'm pressing the drink button.
Well, now it's Drink Nut December.
Nah, let's not do that.
I'm just trying to participate in No Nut podcast.
What?
Because you always come when we do the show?
Yeah.
What else are we missing from Saturday Night's main event? Is that it? The actual main event?
I think that's it.
All right.
You guys ever think about that? Is anyone nutting while they're listening to this podcast? You can't control what happens to it after it's out in the open.
That's probably true. Like somebody's just listening to their pod and cranking one out with our voice in the background.
Yeah. I mean, because you can't fight the urge sometimes. It just happens when it happens.
And it's not like they're doing it because they're listening
doing
to
it
us.
to us. They could be. That's fine.
They're looking at pictures on their computer or whatever, or on their phone even, and we're just in the background because they need, a little noise. I don't know.
They're probably in the Cowboy Hats channel, and the Eric Brady signal has gone up, and they saw the GG post.
Paul, just to help these people that we're talking about out, do you want to just count down from 10 real quick?
I'll get you some sultry tones and stuff. Be like,
how about a good beat? All right, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that help?
Yeah, hit the metronome.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, but B-Rob did say he got $60 on for posting. Maybe we should get into jerk off instruction videos.
And open our own OnlyFans.
JOI pod.
Didn't nut all of it.
Hey, we should take a break. Because since we haven't done that yet, we have to pay for this show somehow. So if you're mid-stroke, please enjoy these ads from Chumba Casino.
Yeah, while you stroke your chumba.
Are you stroking? And we're back. Hope you had a great break. You know, Cody.
Huh.
I've never watched a JOI video.
You haven't? Still talking
never have.
Oh,
What's
what?
wrong with you?
You never felt like you needed instruction?
I don't need help.
Yeah.
I figure I know how to do it. I don't need someone
I
to
know
tell
what's
me
going
how.
on down there.
What is
Do you though?
the side of this video know about that I don't know?
It's not the hell. It's encouragement. Everybody likes a little encouragement every now and
Trust
then.
me, I don't need to be hyped up. I'm already pretty hyped.
Wait, somebody just like
All right, Mojo Rally.
patting you on your back, rubbing your shoulders.
I just don't understand the appeal. But what can you do?
Some people like to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Some people are doms and some people are subs.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with that?
Mysterio?
That's a different type of video.
No, I mean, I feel like there's definitely we're really getting into the
You think there's a lot of
into the
crossover
spicy
appeal?
talk. There's definitely people who are into JOI are definitely subs for sure.
Maybe I should check them out.
They like being told what to do.
Yeah, what's that acronym?
JOI?
B-Rob
What?
The JOI or whatever the fuck
stands for jerk off instructions.
Oh. You just made that up or that's a thing?
No, it's like all over the
real
fucking
thing.
hubs.
Rob
you guys-
doesn't know because we can't access
Yeah,
that
it's
stuff.
illegal to do
Texas.
that in the land of the free, Texas.
Yeah.
No jerking off in Texas. Only jerk offs.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of jerk offs and bad politics, you guys want to talk about Mick Foley?
Yeah.
He's got horrible No, I'm
I was going to say, wait, what?
where was that going?
no. He's mad at WWE for their horrible politics. Well, kind of. He's mad now.
Okay.
Yeah, when he gets older, he'll get more conservative. That's what my parents keep telling me.
Yeah, he's just waiting to grow out of it.
Just a phase.
He posted on Instagram earlier this week that while I have been concerned about WWE's close relationship with Donald Trump for several months, especially in light of his administration's ongoing cruel and inhumane treatment of the immigrants and pretty much anyone who looks like an immigrant, reading the president's incredibly cool comments in the wake of Rob Reiner's death was the final straw for me. I no longer wish to represent this company that coddles a man so seemingly void of compassion as he marches our country toward autocracy. Last night, I informed WWE Talent Relations that I would not be making appearances for the company as long as this man remains in office. Additionally, I will not be signing a new Legends deal when my current one expires in June. I love WWE, will always treasure my time with them, and I am deeply appreciative for all the opportunities they afforded me. But in the words of Popeye the Sailor, I stands all I can stand.
And I can't stand no more.
That rules. That's such a good way to end that.
I mean, I disagree. It takes
What, you like Trump?
It takes the seriousness away of what he's saying, but
it's also such a Mick Foley thing.
Yeah, it's Mick Foley.
Yeah. The guy who dresses up as Santa Claus every year.
Yeah.
Like, it's totally appropriate. It's his words. You can tell that, like, he wrote this. It's not some PR thing. It's not AI. It
wasn't Steven
coming
Miller
from
typing
him.
it for him and then signing it DJT.
It's genuine. Yeah, fuck yeah. Mick Foley rules.
Yeah. I stand with Foley.
I mean, most of us obviously don't because we're still going to watch WWE.
Sure.
No,
I get his point. I do find it very funny that the final straw was like, he was mean about Rob Reiner. Like, he listed all these things like, here's a horrible bunch of stuff he's doing, but he was really mean about Rob. Like, that was it.
As a
Some
fellow
people
Rob,
feel very
I understand.
passionately about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was-
like, I get what you're saying, Paul, but at the same time, it's just the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
I think it's just
on top of everything else.
Sure.
Yeah, like that post that he made about Rob Reiner's death was
Vile.
just one of the most insane things I've ever read. Which I've read a lot of his posts. Like, it's really saying something. Just unbelievable to make someone's tragic death all about you.
Well, that's what he does.
It's just an unbelievable case of narcissism.
You remember when Charlie Kirk got popped? And he was just like, yeah.
We'll be talking about that next week.
Yeah, he was like, oh, yeah, Charlie Kirk. He was a good guy. Hey, we're rebuilding the ballroom over here. You see that?
Yeah, he did do that. He had pyro at Charlie Kirk's funeral.
Yeah, no shit.
If any of you guys come to my funeral with fucking pyro, I'm going to haunt you.
I encourage it.
I would have thought you would have loved that. You always complained when WWE didn't do pyro for
It's my
like a
pyro.
decade.
I get the pyro.
Oh, know what I want? You know, whenever they do the viewing and everything, y'all come in, and then when they say whoever hasn't viewed the body, go ahead, because we're about to close the casket. And whenever you slam the casket shut, I want the pyro to go off.
I wanted to immediately swing open and my body be lifted up by hydraulics. Like I sit up like the Undertaker.
And then when all the pallbearers pick you up, Paul, they're
They
all
go,
going to do Gangnam Style.
Yeah, they
They're
need to
gonna do
dance
Gangnam
Gangnam
Style
style
down
to
the
the,
aisle, yeah.
to the whole.
Oh yeah,
Um,
like the African guys.
I
that
just
said,
want
though, I don't want to die, so
Yeah,
I just want my body to flop out of the shit wood.
hitting the pavement.
I'm gonna take Big E's stance or whatever. He's like, well, I'm dead. Do whatever the hell you want. He's like, I want you to grab me by one leg, one arm, and just toss me in the ditch. I don't care. He's like, I'm not coming back. I'm gone. I can't do anything about it.
I do
I missed
appreciate
that podcast.
Foley taking this stance in the sense that a lot of people who dislike WWE right now for every reason, including this one, will always say like, oh, these people are allegedly stand-up individuals, but look where they work. As if you can choose to work for a company that's not a shitty company. Like, they're all fucking shit.
Right.
But Mick Foley is in a position where he can be like, I don't want to do this. It's not like he's probably not getting a fat paycheck from this Legends deal. And if he ever gets strapped for cash, that dude's walking right into AEW if he wants to for a commentary role or just a payday. And like, he can do cons on his own and probably get paid plenty of money. He can start an OnlyFans and show his butt.
Oh, what if you give like you get Mick Foley instructionals? You can have like Socko on one hand and everything, and
It's Socko giving you instruction. Socko JOI. Oh, it's Socko.
oh no, not like that, not like this.
Don't do that to my friend.
No.
And then at the end, he's like, have a nice day.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I bet when Mick Foley took a stance, he didn't think we'd be brainstorming jerk off instruction videos
Yeah,
for his future career.
I'm gonna take a stance over the toilet.
Anyway, AEW should absolutely sign Mick Foley
JOI.
to some kind of deal. If
I want
nothing
to
else,
my ring
like,
name.
just to make action figures and put them in the video game if they ever make another one. Like, it's a layup. Like, it sends a message, and you can make money with Mick Foley's name. So I fully expect come July.
Goo.
It's Mick Foley's announcement is come July. I don't think I don't think they pick him up for anything, but maybe
Really?
he could introduce another title, a hardcore title.
Oh yeah,
They need more.
I mean,
belts.
I can actually see that though.
remember when Mick Foley introduced the Cruiserweight title? And it was like one of the worst segments in the history of Raw.
I thought it was the 24/7 title.
Yes, you're right. It's both.
Oh no.
Did he do both?
He did.
Not great.
They were both bad.
I never understood when they made him general manager that they like got away from what made him so charming as the commissioner. He was just like boring guy in the back. But the commissioner stuff was so fun. Like, why wouldn't you just keep doing that? Anyway, WWE didn't know how to use Mick Foley at a certain point. And
At a lot
now
of
they're not
points.
going to get to. I hope you didn't enjoy playing as any of his characters in the video games.
Yeah, that's the one thing that sucks about this. Selfishly,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
rough.
damn, no more Mankind, Dude Love, Cactus Jack, none of that stuff.
It's gonna be real popular in the creator wrestler mods, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You go to Community Creations, it's going to be all 3 faces of Foley and then a Chris Benoit and then like some porn.
You know what I haven't seen in community creations? Not that I was looking for it, but like usually,
videos.
yeah. But usually those things would just pop up at random when you're searching for characters. But like I never seen a Velveteen Dream.
Oh, we can
That's
find
fine.
I found a Kiera Hogan of all things, but like never seen that guy pop up anywhere.
Oh, doesn't Kiera Hogan like wrestle?
Not anymore.
Oh, right, because Hogan died.
She's in mourning. Nah, she's been out for a while now, but she's been doing a reality show. What? No, she's been out for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, but she's dating Diamante. But she's a part of a reality show with Jocelyn from I forget whatever other one it is, but like they're strippers. It's a reality show about strippers. So yeah,
Is that what the show's called? They're strippers.
yes, and they're giving instructional videos.
They're strippers on tonight, right after Bar Rescue.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
What were we going to talk about this segment?
I don't know.
The news. We're talking about the news.
Oh, right. We were talking about Mick Foley. I was like, how did we get to here?
He's taken stances with them before. Like, even in this, he's like, I'm not going to affiliate with WWE as long as Trump is in office. Okay. That's still the same company when he's out of office.
That made all those same decisions. Yeah, but...
Right. And it's not like their politics are going to change at all. That said, though, I agree that what they do is disgusting. I very much think that whether they are politically that way or not, they are being as smart with this position of the presidency as possible, considering how many people they do employ, that hypothetically, if something were to happen, they would really need to be friendly with the office. If for some reason like Santos Escobar gets held up at an airport or isn't let into the country for reasons, having Trump on speed dial will fix that problem. I don't like it. I think it's
I
fucking
feel
gross.
like that's not worth it. I feel like that.
Oh, you think Santos should not be
knee
here?
to fascism is not worth.
Noah's like, nah, I don't like Santos Escobar that much. He can he can stay on
Are we
the
sure
other
that
side.
Santos Escobar isn't detained at a nice facility somewhere? Where the fuck has he been since the news came out that he re-signed?
That's a good point. Maybe that's why they're so close with Trump. They are trying to get him out. That's the thing. Is like all these companies are so up his ass for the same obvious reasons. And if anything, it just exposed that like major companies do not care about you or anything else other than money and dollars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So if you didn't know that, now you know. Anyway, go to Target and see if they got more Pokemon cards. You'll be fine.
I'll answer that question for you. They don't. They never do.
I got 2 packs on Tuesday.
And how'd that go?
Not good. They suck.
Yeah.
And I went back today. They're all gone.
You need to
Look
get
it up right now.
that card detector thing.
I didn't get any full prints. I got like a paw mott that's shiny and I got 2 paw motts in the same fucking pack. They're identical. Both of them are shiny. Actually, one's a little shinier. I don't understand this shit. Who the fuck is paw mott?
Is that a
Where's
new
Pikachu?
one? I haven't played, but that's what we're all asking. You
Speaking
think
of
Pikachu's going to show up at the Royal Rumble?
speaking of things that people hate, the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Well, we just got the best, loveliest news this week. You know, not ideal. Companies care about money. That's it. On the plus side, 2 p.m. start time.
That's lovely.
All is forgiven.
We will turn the other cheek. It's okay. I don't know. I feel like we've talked about this before, like how much energy can be spent on hating every company, and some people have a lot more of it than I do.
That was something I was thinking during Cena's exit from the show. Was he left his shoes on the Riyadh season logo, and I was just like, you gotta move that like 5 feet
fucking
over
logo.
to the left,
He kissed
please.
it. Yeah, so did Cody. He kissed it at the start of the show too. Yeah. By the way, did you guys see that Cena said that his favorite moment in wrestling was CM Punk in Saudi Arabia?
That shit was
What the fuck?
That was weird.
Yeah.
He was so vulnerable, and
He said he was moved by Punk's vulnerability and ability to change and own up.
Not as
apologize.
moved by that decimal point in CM Punk's bank account.
Weird,
very
things
weird.
to
I don't know.
answer
Weirdest guy
with.
ever is something I will miss.
I feel like you'll still get a decent dose of that. He's still in Hollywood. He's still in Holly weird.
I feel like he's so tame in Hollywood though, because he's playing that game.
I mean, his TV show comes on right after AEW.
Yeah, but he's probably going to get off of that. I don't know.
So who wins the Royal Rumble?
The winner.
Trick Williams.
I would love that, actually.
I mean, it should be Sami Zayn, but unfortunately, it seems like they've abandoned that ship.
Yeah, because he just lost a Solo. I don't know, assuming Punk and Cody are still champions, not them, but I don't know how they get to each other. There was that rumor that the main event for Mania was Roman and Cody again.
Don't like that.
Maybe Roman just wins the fucking Rumble and then disappears until Mania.
Wow, that sounds really bad.
Yep. Just like all the other Roman Mania matches.
What
I don't
if
know, who do
they
you put there?
did a repeat of Royal Rumble 2020 and you think you know him?
He doesn't work there. He's not out of a deal at AEW. He still works at AEW.
Well, someone on this show was saying that he was going to show up at the Cena thing.
Not
Some
me.
people on this show are fucking dumb. Didn't you just hear the last 40 minutes of this podcast? I don't know. It wouldn't be Braun Breaker because assuming he doesn't win the title, they're not going to just rush to that again. Logan Paul.
No.
I'd rather not. I'd rather that not be the case. LA Knight.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. I don't think anyone's in a position on the men's side that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe Kevin Owens.
I'd love that.
If he's able to go, that'd be cool.
I have to say, does he have the juice right now?
He was running months ago. And he's going to be back at Saturday Night's Main Event for sure in some form or fashion.
Joe Hendry.
All right, you talked me into it. All right, but who on the women's side?
Joe Hendry.
Gosh. Lash Legend.
Oh, my God. Man, stop making my pants tight.
You're not burned out from the Mr. Socko JOI?
No. I got more than one sock.
Who are the women's champions right now? Jade and
Vakir.
Stephanie.
maybe Bianca versus Jade is the plan?
Yeah.
I could see that.
That would be fine.
Is Bianca on SmackDown?
Sometimes.
Is that why I don't see her?
You don't
She's
see her
been
'cause
injured
she's hurt.
forever. Her finger cannot recover for some reason.
My fingy.
What's Chelsea doing? I know she's the AAA US champion, right?
She's no, she's
Intergender
the U.S. champion
tag.
and she's the AAA intergender tag champion.
That's right.
She's two champs, but she is defending the title against Sol Ruka next week.
Put that on
SmackDown.
Soul.
Honestly, that would be a great way to call her up.
Yeah, put that on her.
But unfortunately, they don't do call-ups in NXT.
They do lateral movements.
You will stay there forever. You might stop being Italian, but you will still be there.
Wait, is
Anything
Tony
else?
D'Angelo not Italian anymore?
He's just guy in a leather jacket who looks angry.
Does he
looks
have
like-
an accent?
He hasn't spoken since he returned, but he looks like basically just like any guy you'd see on NXT UK.
Sure.
What else is there? Anything else in the news?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, the Warner Brothers thing isn't happening, or at least Paramount is not buying Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's follow up from last week's news.
Netflix, though?
How do you feel, Noah?
Warner, look, Noah, the sale is going to happen.
Yeah.
Netflix
No, I
is
know
probably
that.
the better owner of that company than Paramount.
Well, yes and no. The thing that really worries me about Netflix is the fact that movies are going to get a shorter run time shorter, like, time spent in theaters. They've said that's a thing they've said. So that's unfortunate.
But you can
I
watch
feel
it
like-
in the comfort of your home, though.
I feel like movies aren't in theaters that long anyway.
Yeah,
It
it's
depends
usually
on the movie.
yeah, it's usually the standard
if
is
it's
usually
making money,
45
they'll leave it
days.
there.
Yeah. That's how movies have always worked.
No, it hasn't. I remember waiting on VHS tapes for decades before the bitches would come out, so I could watch it at
that's-
home.
That's the direct to market. The time that movies spend in theaters is totally dependent on how much money they're making, because the theaters want them to like stick around so they can
Right.
continue.
So the
to make
movies that
money.
people see are still going to be in theaters for a long time. Allegedly, Avatar will be seen by people and will
That's-
stay in theaters for a while.
That's not true for Netflix, though, because they don't want people to be at the theaters. They want people to be at home watching
Actually-
Netflix.
What if
Actually,
Netflix gets
Noah,
into the theater business?
They don't want to.
Noah.
Their CEO keeps saying movie theaters are overrated. You know what's way better? Sitting on your couch and watching a movie on your
Noah.
TV.
Yeah,
Noah,
until he owns a movie company.
Noah,
He-
they have open Netflix house, which is fucking theaters. It's physical
Is
buildings
it?
you
I-
can go to and watch things.
They're not
Every time I see a
expanding that
commercial for
nationwide.
Netflix House, I'm like, this is just Riyadh season, and I don't know what either of them are.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's like, come here and we'll play on a Stranger Things picnic table. I'm like, what
Yeah.
is that? Why would I do this shit?
Yeah, because I remember Hulu, they would always do the drive-in theater pop-ups and all kinds of stuff. So I mean, they're gonna have a market for it.
I'm just saying, if they cared about movie theaters, they would have put Rebel Ridge in theaters instead of just having it on streaming.
I don't even know what that is. What is
Exactly.
He's just making shit up now.
that? Yeah, he is. He's being a movie snob.
Be
You should
Robbie
start a
Downey.
movie podcast.
If Netflix cared so much about Hollywood, they would uncancel Kevin Spacey and keep doing House of Cards. Back me up.
No.
Hey, let's take a break.
Okay. When we come back, we'll talk more about the videos that we've been thinking about producing.
Yeah.
Actually, no, when we come back, we're going to talk about a ton of wrestling from this TV, like Thea Hail and a very okay Raw and a bunch of AEW talk.
And we're back, and we got a lot of television to cover. Where do we want to start off, gentlemen? Some WWE?
I think we should talk about Thea Hail winning the title on accident.
Yeah. So I didn't see the whole match, but I saw the conclusion. I believe she made the effort to get out of the pin, but like it was just like very, very weak.
I mean, the referee could have said she got her shoulder up.
Mm-hmm.
I saw.
I don't blame the ref.
She did get her shoulder up. I don't either. I blame Thea Hail for being young and new at this.
Squashing the shit out of her.
I don't think Blake Monroe should get heat for having her fucking chest caved in on a sloppy senton of sorts, and then not being able to breathe.
Booker even called out like, "Holy shit!" Like she squashed her with that.
I would say
if anyone hadn't seen this, which at this point, if you're a wrestling fan, you probably have. But
yeah.
Thea Hail was challenging Blake Monroe for the title, and if you watch NXT at all, not a fucking chance Thea Hail is winning this match. And then she does one of her.
She did a springboard senton or something.
Yeah,
a coffin drop.
Yeah, a coffin drop or like a trust fall, like Kofi does, but she does it off the second rope, and she, I guess, slightly overshot and just completely pancaked Blake Monroe, and then kind of waited and then decided to pin her, and then the ref just counted to 3, and everyone was shocked, including production, on how she won this title. So,
well, you could also tell like they played Blake's music for a second because they already had it queued up, and they were like, "Oh shit, we got to change it," and then switched over to Thea's music.
Yeah, this was all terribly awkward, and I would say it's like 70-30 as far as percentage blame, and 70 on Thea, 30 on Blake.
And then I kind of like it because, I mean, you want some random shit to happen every now and then.
I mean, sure, but yikes.
It does force them to do something slightly interesting, but yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
But definitely don't blame the ref. I think 100% of the time, refs should count as if it's a shoot.
I think, I don't know if he wasn't looking or what, but like her shoulder was up enough where he could have been like,
yeah,
she's got her shoulder up.
Sure.
I don't know. It's silly to play the blame game because shit happens in wrestling all the time.
Sure. Yeah.
But that's not going to stop everybody on the internet from being like, she's fucking sucks. Like, it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? Shit happens. They'll have to figure out how to write their way out of it if they want to.
Yeah. Show your creativity.
If it's me, they just call Blake up immediately and who cares?
Yeah. No harm, no foul.
There's so many people on NXT that need to get called up.
Yeah.
What's interesting is that Javon has a match on Raw next week, just cause.
Mm.
That's good.
And I do wonder if they're about to fast track him up to the main roster for some reason.
People are very into him. Yeah,
he's great.
Like people on TikTok were like, especially after it was that match he had, I think, with Gunther in the tournament, that people were like, "Geez, this like, where's this guy been? We want to see more of him." So
they should have tuned in when he faced Randy Orton earlier this year. Where's Randy Orton? Maybe he should win the Rumble.
With the Thea thing, though, wasn't there a story that came out that like they are like heavily changing their policy where talent has to like stay until the end of the show, which was like, why were they leaving?
Why was that not a policy in the first place, especially in NXT? Like maybe on Raw and SmackDown, I get it. You could probably make an argument that people can leave, but I personally think they should all be there all through the whole fucking show. NXT though, they should be there watching and studying and learning. And I don't know, based on the people that are stuck there, they're not. They're I was reading Squared Circle the other day because I'm a psycho, and so they were talking about how Kendall Gray is awesome. Which no shit, she is like far and away blowing the entire women's division out of the water. And someone commented being like, yeah, the NXT women are on another level right now. And I'm like, yeah, maybe if that level's in the fucking toilet. Not a single one of these women on this roster, except for Kendall Gray, could hold a candle to the 4 Horsewomen when they were there. Like, none of them are that good. None of them are at the level of a Sasha Banks or a Bayley or a Charlotte before their careers took off. And that's a problem. They should be making better stars out there, but they're not. Except Kendall Gray. She's going to be something. She should win the title. Like, she should just have the Evolve title and the NXT Women's Championship. JC Jane, like, I was such a fan of her. I feel like the ship has sailed.
It's over.
And I don't see it anymore. I don't know. Like, she had something, and I think it's long gone now that she's leading this stable that's just bland as hell. That people, NXT fans are like the weirdest fucking psychos, because they're like, wow, Shawn Michaels is doing great with Fatal Influence. Like, no. Did you know there was a different member in it at one point, and they fired her and replaced her with someone else who was also in the background and doesn't do anything? They're not doing great here. This is not a good company, as we talked about in the last segment. But also NXT in itself, like, you got to call up some of these people quick and get them away from this horrible product. Because, I don't know, like, it's not good. Anyway, and that's how Thea Hail won the title. Speaking of not good, turns out Raw was very fine.
Was it?
Everyone got bored with it, apparently, but
Yeah.
I thought there were a few things that were that we can talk about. I don't know about worth talking about, but Gunther's fucking heat. Oh, John Cena should have won my ass.
Yeah.
That was absolutely perfect. Everything you want from Gunther retiring John Cena was in that first segment.
Yeah, he's a made man, and that's what you're supposed to do.
And it's going to be even better when he retires AJ and Brock Lesnar next year.
Yeah.
Like, that's clearly the direction. Maybe Gunther wins the fucking Rumble, and that's just where we go.
Say, is he the new legend killer?
I mean, if they want to run back Gunther and Punk, I wouldn't be mad about it. That match was amazing this year.
Do it.
Or like Gunther and Cody would probably be great. Probably better than Cody and Roman. So I don't know. Gunther seems like a good example of someone who could win the Rumble. Another thing worth talking about, Maxine had her first title defense as Intercontinental Champion, and, you know, kind of clunky in there with Ivy Nile, but they did some really cool shit.
Yeah.
At one point, Ivy had her in a Dragon Sleeper, like a standing one. And
Yeah, that's our finish.
yeah, Maxine got out of it by hurling her body upward and getting her in a Hurricanrana position and basically pile driving her into the mat. Insane. And they did something else in the turnbuckle that I remember being awesome, but I cannot remember exactly what it was. But they did some like stuff you don't normally see in a women's match or any match for that matter.
And I
think
appreciate
was fun.
that.
Yeah, I appreciate the effort. And I think Maxine being Intercontinental Champion is awesome.
I even like the little vignettes they did with her and
Yeah.
Natalia.
I think those are good. I hope we get the natty on TV that we keep getting everywhere else.
Yeah. And that's funny
Which
to
is
say.
weird. I've never wanted to see Natalia on TV, but if she's going to, at least she's going to be this and not that. Cody, you really liked the CM Punk promo, per usual.
I did.
It was a good promo, though.
This was a very good promo. One of Punk's best in a long time. It felt motivated. It had a purpose. Yeah, he basically just ran down Braun Breaker and insulted him and his entire family. It had an intensity that has been kind of lacking from Punk lately. It was very good. Very, very good.
He also
They are
talked
doing
about-
a good job selling this January 6th Raw.
Oh no!
No, January. What is it? January 5th. It was January 6th last year.
I think it might still be January 6th.
No, that's not how calendar works.
Oh no, that's there's an NXT show on New Year's Evil is January 6th, which is interesting. I guess I don't know. He also ran down like Heyman attaching himself to a bunch of loser has-beens that Punk has beaten.
True. Yep.
Which I thought was pretty good.
Shots fired at Ryback and or Michael McGillicuddy.
Oh no, poor Michael McGillicuddy. Former member of the New Nexus that CM Punk stole from him. God.
Sorry, Curtis Axel. That was his.
That's
Same
right.
thing.
I need people to understand. I've seen this going around being like WWE's washed, their content sucks. That's fine if you feel that way. I've been watching this stuff for 25 years and then historically watching stuff in retrospect. WWE now at its worst is still infinitely better than most of what happened in the last 2 decades. And that says a lot, but I once hosted a podcast for a long time talking about this stuff. And a bland Raw where the big reveal at the end is Austin Theory is so much better than every Raw that I watched from like 2008 to 2011.
Remember how good it was at the beginning of the year, though?
No.
Like everything leading up to WrestleMania?
I mean, that's how it always works, though. WrestleMania season's always when it's interesting. And then it has this is... Even when wrestling was... Even the Attitude Era that everyone loved, this is the part of the year that sucks. They don't know what to do between Survivor Series and the Rumble, and it's a lot of filler. And they're all, like, probably the same way everybody else with a job is. Can't wait to, like, take some days off and come back next year. I don't know.
They got senioritis.
I think it's fine. Like, compared to some of the shit that I have had to sit through as a wrestling fan, this is not that bad. I understand if you're an AEW fan who refuses to even look at anything WWE without turning your nose up. That's fine. Feel that way. Don't watch it. Don't even talk about it. That's a great way to live your life. Don't talk about stuff you don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really gonna get into this on the year-end review discussion about how much I fucking hate social media and what it's done to society. You don't have to have an opinion on everything. Anytime someone says, I don't know how I feel about this, shut the fuck up. You don't have to feel about it. Shut up. I don't know how I feel about the Avatar movie not having an Avengers trailer in it. Don't think about it. Who cares?
I'm there for the Payakon the Mighty Tulkun anyways.
What the fuck did you
What
just
the hell
say?
did you just say? What the fuck are you talking about?
That dude was talking like the fucking aliens in that Spielberg trailer that just dropped.
It's the famous character from Avatar.
No, the
Way of
famous
Water
character from
specifically.
Avatar is the guy who landed the planes, Captain Sully Sullenberger.
The famous character from Avatar is Avatar.
That's true. Here
You guys
comes
don't
Avatar. He's going to be blue.
You guys don't know about Payakon the Mighty
Here
Tulkun.
comes Avatar. Here comes Avatar. Right down Navi Lane.
What does the fairy from Zelda have to do with this?
Mm-hmm. Adios and Paya con Dios.
Punk promo was good.
The fairy from Zelda, his name is Link. All right.
No, that's the princess's name is Link. The guy with the sword is Zelda.
Yeah, he doesn't talk. His name's Zelda, and he's a fairy. Because of how he dresses, though, not because of any other things. Speaking of
Fairies.
guys who have terrible looks, Austin Theory was revealed as the Masked Man, which we all unfortunately were worried about because Austin Theory sucks ass. He pulled off his little mask at the end of the show to distract CM Punk, and he's now bald, but he still has a face full of pubes. Truly one of the worst beards in pro wrestling. And that is a man who works in the same company as Lexus King. This dude should not grow facial hair if it looks like stringy pubes.
This crowd was into it, though. They were chanting for Austin Theory at the very least.
This crowd sucked. Like, I would say top to bottom, but like they were great for the Gunther stuff. And then after that, not great at all.
Yeah, they were dead for most of the show.
If you're chanting for Austin Theory, you should go into debt over having WWE tickets. Genuinely, like, truly a guy who does not have it. And I think we're going to find that out. I think he's going to be the Michael McGillicuddy of the Vision. Like, I cannot wait for Monday to see him standing in a ring next to all of these other guys. Like, Logan Paul is there, and you're going to put Austin Theory in there and pretend they're on the same level? Not a chance.
I'll take 2 Austin Theories over Logan Paul.
That's your loss, man. What a fucking bummer of it that would be. Anyway, Raw was all right. SmackDown I didn't see anything of, except for they did a house invasion angle, apparently, where Cody Rhodes attacked Drew McIntyre at his house. It was kind
of about it. Were his cats okay? I know Drew McIntyre has lovely cats.
I don't know. They're not as good as Poncho and Macho.
Oh,
2 solid-ass cats.
You need to see Drew McIntyre's TikToks where he talks about his cats. Dude loves those cats. Yeah.
Does he count down at all?
I don't think he counts down.
Literally does every match. Do you guys not watch it?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Every Drew McIntyre match is a JOI video.
The come more.
It's kind of true. Yeah, so that's it for WWE talk. Can we finally get into AEW, the other show that is doing interesting things sometimes?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on right now. The Continental Classic is happening.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff going on there. They're getting ready for World's End in about, as of this recording, we're like a week and a half away from World's End. Which they had a pretty awesome promo segment where it was Samoa Joe, Hangman, and Swerve all got in the ring to sign a contract for their triple threat for the World Championship, Samoa Joe's World Championship. And like they were, trading some pretty good words. Swerve at one point said that he had like he was basically a god and you can't kill a god with bullets. Was a pretty great line. But as all this was going on, they all signed the contract, and then lights go out. MJF's music hits. Coming back from apparently Turkey, because his hairline is looking a little different.
Yeah, that coif is looking thick there, boy.
Yeah, but he showed up and cashed in his money in the bank equivalent in AEW to make the triple threat a fatal 4-way. And then also had some choice words, specifically what I thought was a little like, whoa, is he had some words for Swerve, specifically how Swerve used to be in, he says WWE. He doesn't say the other company. He specifically said that he used to be in WWE and that he didn't have the greatest run over there. And what was it? He said, I liked seeing you twerk for top dollar.
Yeah.
He said.
Hilarious.
It was also crazy.
Yeah, but he pretty much ran them all down or whatever. And like he got in Joe's face and that shit was good. The whole segment was good all around.
Yeah, it made me very excited for this match because this is also like, B-Rob's opinions on Samoa Joe aside. This is like some of the biggest stars in this company.
Well, yeah, they put 3 other people in there to carry Joe the whole match. So, I mean, it's fine.
And MJF did call him Sloppy Joe, which I thought you would have appreciated.
I did appreciate it. The crowd chanted it.
Yeah, he's going to get that over.
He's not sloppy, though.
Yeah, he's a soup sandwich.
He's good.
He's good. Samoa Joe's very good.
I like Swerve
segment.
making fun of Samoa Joe's fake face tap that he had
Yep.
in TNA.
A lot of other show references.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know about that, Noah?
No, that he had a face tat and
in TNA.
what did you say? TNA? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Was it like a tribal tat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a tribal penis.
Yeah,
on
tribal
his
penis.
face.
It's like
was really
around the
bad.
time that Tyson got the tattoo too.
Yeah.
Give or
Sick.
take. Is MJF just like wrestling Deadpool now?
What do you mean?
Like making clever references to old things and Jim Halperting to the camera.
To the camera. I mean, I feel like the heel work here was better than it has been in recent memory. You know, there was that stint of time after he came back after the Devil stuff where it just really felt like he didn't have a direction. He was just kind of being a heel for the sake of being a heel.
Yeah, he even referenced that too.
Right, yeah, the how the crowd had turned on him at a point, but this felt, at least with this first appearance back, it feels like he has more direction than the last time he was on screen. So excited for that. Also, what I'm excited for is the Continental Classic, which continues to heat up. What was it this week? Kyle Fletcher had his match against Pac. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which that was pretty awesome. And that also ended with Pac winning. So, right? Didn't it end with Pac winning? Yeah. So Kyle's kind of on the ropes. I think he has the lowest points, or no, he's tied with Okada, isn't he?
I think he's tied. I'll look it up, but yes,
I think he's tied with Okada because Takeshita had a what do you call it? A no time limit finished.
So right now, the standing in the Gold League is a 3-way tie between Okada, Mike Bailey, and Kyle Fletcher at 6 points. Oh, 4-way. Yes. Pac, 6 points as well. So there's a 4-way tie in the Gold League. And in the Blue League, it is a 2-way tie for first with Claudio and Takeshita.
Right, yeah, because they had a match on Collision this past weekend, and they had a
draw.
Yeah, draw. So they both got 1 point. So they're both standing at 7, which that match was also really, really good. Yeah, just full of great matches. I did not get a chance to watch the third hour of Wednesday's festivities, the Collision part of Holiday Bash. So I did not see Orange Cassidy versus Mascara Dorada. But
it was some fun shenanigans. You know how the luchadors do the, grab your hand, slap your chest, and do the little dance shit on the ropes.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy recreated that in his own Orange Cassidy ways. So he walked up gingerly to the top rope, and then he just like one foot after the other, like real slow, real safe, like, and he did the little luchador dance on the rope, and he just jumped down. It was good stuff.
That sounds right. I can only assume, judging by the booking, that do you think it's going to be, well, so do you think it's going to be Takeshita and Okada?
I
in the final?
Yeah, I can see it going that way. For the overarching story, Takeshita and Okada, yeah, I can see that coming to a head. But like even in the Blue League, I want to see what comes of Claudio and Moxley because of inner fighting, so say between the Death Riders.
Yeah, something in the Death Riders has to resolve because that's like the other biggest story in this tournament besides the Don Callis family is the Death Riders. So I feel like there has to be some kind of implosion happening after World's End on their end.
Yes, so many ends in the end.
Yes. But World's End is in a week and a half, and they have a bit of most of the card, I think, built out so far. I mean, half the show is going to be dedicated to the Continental Classic, with the semifinals and then the finals happening on that show, and then Also, we're getting Chris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter for the Women's World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can only assume Chris is going to retain, because Jamie just doesn't have much heat these days.
Not
which
so
is
much.
unfortunate.
I mean, they still like her, but it's not really, you know?
Yeah. She was so... She had a lot of, like, stuff behind her when she was champion. And it's really unfortunate that she got injured and then had to release the title.
Yeah, so that's the only thing, and you already brought it up, that they have official for the card for World's End right now, the women's title match, the 4-way, and now added because of Collision, the women's tag titles are on the line against Athena and Mercedes as a team.
Yeah, which I think Babes of Wrath should probably hang on to those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Athena doesn't need another belt.
I got a bone pick with the Babes of Wrath.
I have one too.
Specifically Willow. I saw on Dynamite this week, she got hit with
Athena's
finish. The O-face,
O-face.
is that really what it's called?
Yes, correct.
Ugh.
So it went from the Hussy Buster to the Eclipse, and now the O-face.
I was going to say, it was the Eclipse in WWE, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She gets hit with that. Mercedes sneaks in to take advantage and gets the pin. And then Willow immediately shoots up and starts like yelling
Chasing
at Mercedes.
Yeah.
That was Athena's finish. Why? She didn't sell it at all.
What is wrong with her 3 seconds?
Really, really bad look.
Yeah.
And usually Willow's pretty good, but that's...
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. It was just, a mistake.
Her partner,
I'm sure.
though, is one of the worst wrestlers of all time.
It won't. Harley Cameron has her fans. I will not argue you in that regard. But
she should have only fans and stop wrestling.
Nah, I wouldn't say all that, but yes, in the other aspect. I wonder if she can make instructional videos.
Yeah. But I am excited for
Doesn't she have
World's
puppets?
End.
Oh,
She does have puppets. She does have puppets.
We get a collab with her little Monet puppet in Socko. They can make all the money.
It's Socko.
Oh no!
What is Mr. Bill?
I forgot about Mr. Bill. You don't know who Mr. Bill is?
I know who Mr. Bill is.
It's Socko, and you're gonna jerk off.
Oh
no! Okay, I'm done talking about AEW.
You don't have to be. There's more to talk about, I'm sure.
No, I'm good.
That's
You
it.
spend so much time on the other company. That Kyle Fletcher and Speedball match last week, though.
Oh my god!
I
So
didn't
good.
talk about it.
I finally
glad
got
I tuned
around
in
to
for that.
watching
That
it.
was so
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like Mike Bailey will have to have his knees removed.
Because
all those missed moves. Yeah.
Everyone was talking about like the spot on the barricade, which obviously.
Oh,
But
that
him
was
doing
fucked up.
him doing the fucking flip and then landing on his knees from the ring to the outside was one of the most insane, possibly stupidest things I've ever seen. But
looked
it's his knees,
painful.
not mine.
Yeah, that looked painful. And also, he on the regular does the spot where he tries to do that move on the apron and misses.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Great match though. Like
great.
the match of the year discussion is warranted.
Mm-hmm. And then I can't recall, but I don't think he's done it in the tournament. Like my favorite spot of his that he does is he'll get tossed out to the somebody will come get tossed out of the ring and they'll run back in and he'll jump over the ropes and go to the outside of the apron and then they'll come back out and try to get him and he'll just springboard and moonsault on their ass as they come out. I love that shit. So I don't think he's done it yet, but when it happens, I'm gonna be like, ah!
I also need to go back and watch his match.
That's what I'll be like when Mr. Socko counts out. What else is there to talk about on this show? I feel like we've covered more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean that was like the other, like there was John Moxley had a match with Roderick Strong. I don't really feel like talking about that. It was fun.
It was fair.
Yeah.
Well, what's next for us? Let's see.
Year ends.
Yeah, the year-end awards.
The year-end awards.
Next Friday, we'll be dropping in your feed. We'll be doing all the year-end awards of what we think were the best matches and wrestlers and events and all those things that we do. It's our second one. This is the second time we're doing a year-end award show. We've never done that before.
Yeah.
First annual.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's
annual. I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
It might have been called first annual last year.
No, it's this. Yeah, no. Last year was the first one of an annual tradition. This would be the second.
But this is the first annual.
Now it's an annual tradition, so this makes it the first annual.
No, it's not. It's not how that works.
It's like people who are like the decade doesn't actually start until the first year.
You can say
not a
this
first
is
annual because there's not other ones to be annualized.
Yeah,
but it was the first one of a new annual tradition that was beginning.
We don't know
this would be the second annual.
We don't know that we were going to podcast this long.
You could say this is the first anniversary of
the first annual.
Us doing that.
That was in May, March, April. It was May. It was our first anniversary.
Well, no, but what I'm saying, it's the second annual year-end awards next week, folks. Tune in.
No, it's the second year-end awards. It's the first annual.
No, that's not how language works.
It is now. What's next? So a bunch of Ultimo Dragon Balls coming your way. A bunch of bonus content is hitting the $5 tier at the Patreon. Make sure you sign up for all the things at fatal4pod.com. Listen to the other shows that we do. They're all great. That's all. That's just my strong endorsement of other podcasts that we have on our network.
Yeah.
What else? Year-end awards and then year-end discussion with everybody. I think everybody's on board, like Nick Marsico and
there's
Kaz and Will and you.
Yeah, there's going to be two sets of year-end awards, so we're going to have our Japan show as well.
Yeah, so that's coming too. And all the other Patreon stuff. What else? Merch. 'Tis the season to buy stuff. Honestly, any day is good for shopping. Head over to our shop. You can get some cool merch. Kaz just posted the new t-shirt in the Discord, and it looks awesome.
And the beanies.
Yeah, the beanies. The beanies look good.
It's beanie season.
In some places, it was like 80 degrees in Texas today.
God damn. I heard what the temperature is going to be post-Christmas for the time that I'm visiting. Unbelievable.
I don't like it. I liked when it was cold like 2 weeks ago.
Christmas should not be 80 degrees.
No.
It sucks. It sucks so much. That's why I left. Anyway, I think that's it. Anybody else want to talk about anything before I say the thing and the music plays and we don't have enough time to say anything else?
10,
Merry
9,
Christmas, and
8,
oh God.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, folks,
1.
We didn't get all of it. But we'll try again next week.
He won't try again.
He's done. His refractory period goes to past New Year's. For myself and the rest of the Fatal Four, have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. We're allowed to say that again. And we will see you in the Discord and on the Patreon. And wake up, it's feeding time. Happy Toyotathon and Honda Days to all.
You've been listening to a Fatal 4 podcast. Subscribe today wherever you get your podcasts and visit fatal4pod.com for more episodes, merchandise, and info on the Patreon.
Someone booted.